Okay, welcome back to episode number 3 of Zero to CSP. Again, I'm in this lovely cafe in downtown Singapore to do the third video in the installation. Today I'd like to speak about getting started as a speaker. As mentioned in one of the previous videos, I'm not actually starting right now. I do have some experience, so I thought I'd share with you some of the resources and lessons that I've learned along the way. One of those was a course by a very good friend of mine called Jit Puru. We're going to have an interview with him probably tomorrow, so I'll record it and send that to you as well. But he ran this course, this one here, okay? How to kickstart your career as a professional speaker. Absolutely amazing. Jit has the most amazing way of taking complex situations and making them very simple. So it's a very easy step-by-step guide, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on how you can get started as a keynote speaker. I believe he has an online program as well, which is essentially just a recording of the session that we did. And tomorrow when I speak to him, I'll see if I can get the resources that can pass over to you. Now, one of the most valuable things you can have in this industry are resources. Where are you going to learn from? What are you going to use? And in the Asia Professional Speakers of Singapore, we have a department which is dedicated purely for resources and helping speakers get started in their business, from graphic designers to website designers to accountants to photographers, videographers. Pretty much everything you'll need as a speaker and as a trainer, you can find those resources. So it's not to go and have to go through the whole market like most of us did, having some bad experiences with people, losing a lot of money, losing a lot of time, getting some poor quality materials and services. We want to share with each other to get the best out of our business, and thereby sharing those resources. So this is the resource I want to talk about today: how to kickstart your speaking career. It's run by Jit Puru, which I'll give the resource for later, and tomorrow we're going to do the interview. And as we go along through the days, I will share other things that I've done, other courses that I've done. Hopefully I'll speak to the person who did the course with me. We can do a bit of an interview that can give you some more resources or things to read about or things to learn about, and to get you ready. As I mentioned in the previous video that I did, get started learning. Get started learning on your material, on your subject matter, on what you are passionate about, and the difference that you want to make. But also, it's a constant process of developing yourself. It's a constant process of developing yourself. The best thing you can do as a keynote speaker is develop a really good keynote. It's a very good a topic to speak on, something you're passionate about, something that you're knowledgeable about. The next thing is to develop yourself as a speaker, how to get better every single day. And one of those things, yes, is learning from people that have done that and been there before. The interview I did with Frederick Harron is an example of that. Get in touch with the people that know what's going on, that have been in the industry for a while, and pick their brains. They are more than willing to help you. I promise you, this is the most generous industry I've ever been in my life, where everybody tends to help everybody. Usually we'll think, why would you be helping your competitor? But I don't think we are competitors over here. The pie is big enough for everybody, and a rising tide raises all ships, and if we help people get better, everybody raises together. So that was one of the most helpful things to me, is getting some clarity, getting a roadmap, at least to start from zero, what to do, the first steps in doing. And the things that I'll share with you that are in the course, for example, is to develop a keynote. Your subject matter, what are you going to talk about? The next thing is the delivery, is the skills needed for delivery. Now, one of the things that helped me in the beginning when I first started was to join a Toastmasters. Okay, Toastmasters is a group of people who love public speaking and share their talks with each other in small 7-minute talks every single week or every second week, depending on which Toastmaster you join. But if you really want to become good at speaking, at public speaking, the best thing you could possibly do is get stage time. Stage time is everything. You can practice as much as you want in your home, but unless you get stage time, you're never going to develop that confidence or that ease or that skill needed to be able to be on a stage and speak to people, have eye contact, have connection, read the room, and all of those essential skills that you need. So stage time is vitally important. Any opportunity you get for stage time, grab it. As I said, I didn't start from zero right now, in that I have done speeches before, but I've not been paid for any of those speeches. And the reason for that is that I wanted to get stage time. I wanted to get time in front of people. I didn't care if I was doing the speech for free. Even though it was worth a certain amount of money, I just wanted to get on stage. Get on stage and speak to people and gain that experience. So that's what I suggest. The next one that he has over here, so he has how to develop your keynote, how to develop yourself, and then he has how to develop your business, because speaking is a business. If you want to gain a living from being a keynote speaker, it is a business and you need to run like a business. So tomorrow when I meet Jit and I do the interview with him, and hopefully he's going to share some of this information with you and give you some pointers, and perhaps, you know, if you're lucky, I'll try and persuade him to give us a really good deal. Actually, to be honest with you, his online course is way too cheap for the content that's there already, but I'll get those links for you, pass them over, and you can start learning right away from one of the most successful people that I know. Okay, so till next time, see you soon. Get good at what you're good at and develop your content. Start reading, start learning, start developing yourself, and please comment and tell me what you think. Comment on what you'd like to know more of, and it'll help me to create better videos for you. Thanks so much.